There is an intricate relationship between the health of people and the health of the planet. Indeed, nature, which is often called vitamin N, is a powerful medicine. Studies show that the rates of depression and anxiety are inversely related to the amount of time people spend in nature, meaning it's a scientifically proven way to improve our mood. Hi, I'm Dr. Darren Morton, and I've been studying the secrets to health and wellness for over 30 years. We're about to explore why being environmentally attuned is so good for our health and wellness. We'll discover what's so great about the great outdoors, and we'll talk with an environmental scientist that I know very well indeed. It's my brother. As a kid, I have vivid memories of my brother being fascinated by nature. In his bedroom, he had bottles with dead snakes in them and buckets of tadpoles separated by how many legs they had sprung. Today, he is Dr. Jason Morton with a PhD in environmental science.
They know that just picking people up and putting them in forests reduces stress levels, it decreases blood pressure, clears the mind, increases concentration. All these obviously benefits from being out in nature.
Yeah. So what's the mechanism by which they have that effect?
Well, most of us live in cities. We work in cities. We buy our food from supermarkets, which are in cities. Cities are busy places. And with that busyness comes overloading of senses, comes increased stress, comes increased anxiety. Brain imaging studies, they've shown when people get presented with city images, it sets off alarm, flight or fight responses in people. But when they're given images of scenic landscapes, of natural landscapes, this instead lifts people's moods, increases positivity.
Yes.
And so that's what you get just looking at an image. Now, when you're out in a place like this, we've got visual cues. We have textural cues, walking around in bare feet on the sand, for example, around here. And of course, we've got sounds, smells, tastes, which also come with the natural environment. And compared to city environments, which are often very offensive, we have such a diversity of natural, more softer, even softer colours in the environment.
Your area of expertise is really looking at how humans influence the environment. Can you comment a little bit about that?
Yeah. We have to recognise that ecosystems do services for us. They're called ecosystem services, and they do it for free. They purify our air, they cleanse our water, recycle nutrients, give us food, and even regulate our climate. So if we're to upset nature, if we impact the health of our ecosystems, it does come back to impact us.
So what's your message that you're passionate about sharing on this topic?
Given that there's lots of people on this earth, my passion is to make people's impact smaller than it is now. Whether that's reduced consumerism, thinking more about what we do with our waste, what waste we generate, so that our small impact can become even smaller.
Yeah, there's no doubt there's huge benefits to being environmentally attuned.
Absolutely. This earth can hold more people if we are more environmentally sensitive.
One reason that the natural environment is calming is because it naturally engages our senses and reduces the stress that can be caused by artificial environments. Studies show that even just a window view of a natural landscape from a hospital bed reduces pain medication usage and shortens hospital stays. Other studies have shown that people who live close to green spaces are less likely to experience depression and anxiety. One especially uplifting aspect of outdoor environments is natural light. Now, we've known for a long time that when people are not exposed to adequate light, like during the winter months, especially when we spend more time indoors, it's relatively common to experience seasonal affective disorder, or SAD for short. Now, SAD is characterised by low mood and depression, but studies are showing that exposure to bright lights, referred to as bright light therapy, can be helpful for alleviating this, even as helpful as antidepressant medication. But in order to see the effects, you need up to 10,000 lux. Now, lux is just a measure of the intensity of light, And you can download apps that give a pretty good indication of how much light you're exposed to at any given time. Now, right here in this forest, we're getting about 1500 lux, and that's even in the shade. This is much more than we would be getting indoors, even in brightly lit spaces. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, the average person spends 93% of his or her time indoors. And when we're indoors, we don't get nearly enough light to elevate our mood. So as you can see, there are many reasons why the great outdoors are so great. So get environmentally attuned and enjoy the benefits. Let's do it.